Welcome back to Glide Gets It Done. You're probably wondering what we're doing today. Well, concrete season has started. A little bit early. Still see there's snow and ice on the ground. That's okay. We're doing an inside job. We have a great customer of mine. I've worked with him for a long time. He wants the inside of his garage redone. So we got all the equipment on site, brought the dump truck in, demoed all of it, tore all the concrete out, and now we're putting it all back together. Tomorrow's pour day, but I'll show you how we prep a slab. Come on. You can see we have a skid steer on site. The big tampers, the small tampers, the jackhammers. There's Goliath Concrete and Construction, otherwise known as Goliath Gets It Done. We're drilling into the foundation. We're gonna blow out the dust. We're gonna epoxy all the rebar in. Let's take a walk. I'll show you how to do interior slab properly. All right, so here it is. You can see we have all the ground prepped. We brought in 23 ton of road crush. Road crush is a 20 mil aggregate with a sand mix that packs very, very good. You can see the old floor. I don't know if you can see it there, but the paint line is the old floor. The red line is the new floor. And you can see how much it dipped down. This floor was all over the place. It was 4 or 5 inches out. So you can see we marked all the dowel holes for the rebar to go in with spray paint. So it's all in 16-inch centers. You can see the dust there. We're gonna blow the dust out. And then we're gonna epoxy the rebar in and do it properly. We've string lined this and got our base down to a proper slope. We're gonna do a 4.5 inch slab with a 3-inch slope on it from back to front. And you guys, base prep is absolutely key. If your base is not prepped properly and tamped properly, your concrete's gonna move everywhere, and when concrete moves, it cracks. So we spent extra time on the base prep, we spent extra time on the rebar and epoxying the dowels in and all sorts of things, and we get a much better result. These 3 screw piles here, he's gonna do a little entrance, a boot entrance here, and it'll be part of the garage, but he wants to do it in wood framing. So here we are. Also, one more thing, we just go a little bit above and beyond. We bring in the big tampers. You can see the small tamper there. That doesn't do much. Kind of pats it down a little bit. The big tamper really packs it down. That adds to the base work. Of course, gives you a better product than the concrete. We brought in the jackhammer. There used to be a grade beam here that was flush to this concrete here. Ends about here. That's the grade beam there. It used to continue down in here. We decided to jackhammer it out instead of pouring up to it. We decided to jackhammer it out so that we can do it properly. So we're gonna dowel into the grade beam and then bend the bars over into the slab. And it will be strong, it will not move. And yeah, we demoed the grade beam out, got the skid steer ready to go, and we're just ready to start putting some bar in, and we are almost prepped, ready to go for concrete tomorrow morning. Concrete trucks here, we're gonna back them in and get started. We got this awesome buggy that holds about a ½ meter of concrete, maybe just a little bit less. It's basically a gas-powered wheelbarrow with a hydraulic dump, and this makes our life so much easier. I'll show you how it works. Hydraulic handle here. So we fill it up off the truck, and then it's hydraulic dump, and you basically ride on it, handlebars. So that's how we're gonna load inside that garage. Anyways, looking forward to it. Here we go. Truck's backing in. Game time. We always get them to mix it up for about 3-4 minutes. Get that drum turning a little faster. We just give it a good mix and we're ready to go here. So I'll show you what it looks like running that buggy. We're just doing this garage floor with 2 guys. Anything more than that I think is a little waste. 2 good guys can get it done, no problem. So the prep looks really good. We put these height stakes in here. We string line across, put the height stakes in, put 6 of them in so that we can use the long screed boards there to screed off those pegs. Got everything going here. We're gonna do half the garage at one time, from there all the way out to me, and then we'll do the other half with another truck. There's a road band, so we have to bring 2 trucks. And looks like we're ready to go. Bar looks good, ground prep looks awesome. Height pins are in, tools are ready to go. buggy's in. We're not gonna tear up the rebar, we're just gonna pull it up as we go because we're driving over it. But that's quite a bit of mud. And we're gonna wet it up a little bit more just to make it a little bit easier to place. So the truck is just mixing a little bit more. And we'll get it right, keep going. Okay, this stuff looks a lot better. I'll show you what it looks like driving the buggy in. All right, so we just put it down. Truck's just leaving. That was a little bit of work for two guys, but not too bad, hey? Let's see what it looks like. So we've placed it, bull floated it. Looks pretty good. We put 1% accelerator in it, so it's tightening up pretty quick. Should be able to start braking it here in about half an hour. So we're just gonna close the doors. It's about minus 4 degrees Celsius today, so we're gonna close the doors and let it heat up in there and put a finish on it. Oh yeah, all our tools are all cleaned up. Everything's washed, put away. We're just gonna tidy up the site. And there's our little 36 power trowels that we're gonna put on the floor. One's got combos, one's got blades. Combos float the floor and the blades finish them. Okay, we're just putting the second pass, the power trowel on it. See, it looks nice and smooth. Just got float blades on right now, just smoothing the floor out. And then we'll wait for it to tighten up a little bit before we put our finished blades on. It's looking pretty good. Just an accelerator in it, sure speeds everything up. Like I said, this is a two-man job. You don't need more than that. So probably another hour, put finished blades on it and polish it up. So you can see the difference in the finish here versus the float blade versus the finished blade. Probably one more pass on top of this. We don't want it too polished, otherwise it becomes slippery. So we're just about there. Maybe another 45 minutes and we'll put another pass on it. And that will be good for today. That's the way it looks finished. The only thing we'll have left to do is come back and cut the expansion joints. We like to cut them 1/4 of the depth of the slabs. We control the cracking, so when it does crack, cracks along those joints. And we'll do it in 10-foot grids, and we will be complete. So there you go. That's how you install a floor.